a nationally acclaimed actor and performer.
I am always fascinated towards different formats and different genre as far as the performance is concerned, and audio is definitely one of them.
His new podcast, Kangistan, is now live.
So Megistan is actually my first audio series, and I was really looking forward to it. Very excited.
NewsX proudly recognizes Pratik Gandhi for excellence in entertainment.
Hello and welcome. I'm Uday Pratap Singh. You're joining us on this special interview as part of our NewsX A-List series. We're in conversation today with well-known actor Pratik Gandhi. Pratik, welcome to NewsX. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Uday. Thank you for having me.
Today, of course, is we're speaking about something very new for you and pretty unique for India as well. We're talking, of course, about Spotify's new podcast, Gangistan, which you've given your voice for. So tell us, Pratik, about what convinced you to do this. It's your first podcast, isn't it?
So I am always fascinated towards different formats and different genre as far as the performance is concerned, and audio is definitely one of them. So anything in the audio field, and podcast. I mean, I had never done any audio series before this. So Megistan is actually my first audio series, and I was really looking forward to it. Very excited because before that I had done some bit of you know work in audio field in radio long back. And that's it. So playing something only through your voice, creating those nuances, creating a character, creating those emotions, and get the audience in this world of Gangistan was a very pleasant challenge that I always wanted to, put myself to. So it's going to be an experience for a lifetime.
From the financial markets of Mumbai to the gangs of Mumbai, you've moved very fast, you've changed directions very fast. But tell us a bit about Gangistan. Kya khas hai isme? What convinced you to do it? What's interesting about the story that you're narrating? Through the role of the journalist.
So Gangistan is it's a fictional show about Mumbai's underworld and gang war that started from 1960s till late 90s. So we are talking about three different timelines in the whole series, where 2021 is where as a central narrator, me, Dayashankar Pandey and Sammy Khair, who are playing the central characters, will break the fourth wall and talk to the audience. And then the entire gang war that started in Bombay from 2016 till late 90s is what we are taking them through. There are lots and lots of layers to it, how it all started, who all were involved. There are emotions, there are love stories, and there are interpersonal relationships. There are layered human beings. So there are a lot of things. I guess it has all those ingredients which can make, a full-fledged film or a web series per se.
Yeah. In theater, you've done theater before. So theater also, teaches you a lot of voice modulation and, voice exercise as well.
It does.
Did that come in handy for you for this as well?
Absolutely.
The fact that you have
Absolutely.
to change your voice for different scenarios and scenes, and also make sure that it's engaging, for audiences, because they can't see you, they can only hear you.
Absolutely, you're right. In fact, that's the biggest excitement and the challenge for the audio world. That as an actor, see, voice modulation is a part of our craft. Is what we have to do every time when we are in front of the camera or on stage. But when you are not going to be seen and you are only going to be heard, it becomes all the more important and challenging, because only by listening to this entire discussion, conversation, I have to transport the audience from their own current world to the world of Gangistan.
Yeah.
And that requires a lot of research on the part of writing also, a lot of nuances that we as an actor will have to bring, to the character too. Interestingly, how we have recorded it is a very unique style. So we have just not recorded it by standing or sitting behind the mic. We have literally performed those scenes, and that's how we recorded it. Okay. Yeah, so almost like a stage play that we have performed all those scenes there in the recording room, and that's how we recorded it.
It's not just like a dubbing in a studio. It's literally like performing it.
Performing, yeah.
Okay, great. I have to ask you though, since this is your first such podcast, it's your first such audio series, and it's great that Spotify is pioneering this now in India. Was it a risk for you, or how did you react to it? When it came over, because you just did your first OTT series as well. You'd not done OTT before that, and that was huge
Yeah.
for you. It completely changed the game for you. It was really appreciated. So is that something you're hoping for through this as well? What were your thoughts when you decided to do this for the first time?
So my initial thought when I was offered this, when I decided to do this, is I was really really excited to do this,
Yeah.
because I always wanted to do something in the field of audio,
Mhm.
and it's this is a growing field.
Mhm.
And as an actor, I always felt that experimenting with different formats will
Yeah.
add a lot of value to me as an actor. And
Mhm.
audio is absolutely a very very important uh, important format in actor's life.
Mhm.
Audio and visual, is these are two mediums through which we
Yeah.
actually emote and communicate to the audience. So now
Mhm.
here, it was a different challenge. I never felt any risk involved in this, because I'm always open for experiments. So,
Yeah.
and experiments are supposed to be done in this industry, and that's what this industry is for. So I'm looking forward to it. I hope that audience will love this, because I'm sure, because I also consume a lot of audio
Yeah.
content, and I have never heard anything like this
Okay.
before.
Okay.
So
So
yes, I'm sure that audience will
as
love
a
it.
viewer and as a consumer, you're also pretty excited. Okay. I have to
Yeah.
ask you then about that. Since we're talking about first, I have to ask you once again about that first for you. When you were offered your first OTT series, what were your thoughts then? Did you believe that it could be so path breaking? Was that an experiment also for you? What were your thoughts when you were looking at doing Scam 1992, and when you knew it was for OTT platform?
I had no clue how will it work with the audience when we were shooting it. I had no clue about it, but I was super excited about the fact that I am experimenting something with this long format for the first time ever.
Mm.
Because see, on stage, if I create a character, it's a linear format. I live that character straight for 2 hours on stage. For the film, if I live that character for 35, 40 days.
Mhm.
And but for this web series, I actually have to live that character for almost 9 months,
Mhm.
sometimes 10 months. And I shot for Scam for almost 85, 90 days. And
Yeah.
it is always back and forth. It is never shot linearly.
Yeah.
So, those maintaining that emotional continuity, maintaining those different nuances of the character, his entire
Mhm.
life journey,
Yeah.
that was a challenge that I enjoyed actually. So
Mhm.
yes, it was an experiment for me. I had no clue how will it work.
Yeah, but it did work.
It
It's
worked very well. It changed my life 360 degrees.
yeah. Do you believe that? Do you still have people talking to you about that, asking you if there'll be more, if there'll be a sequel, remembering you for this role when you're in the airport, when you're roaming around? Abhi tak wo euphoria is continuing, Pratik?
Yes, yes, that euphoria is very much continuing. In fact, I keep saying that my life has two phases: pre-scam and post-scam now.
True that, true that. But now that you're working, of course, in the Hindi industry as well, what is the big difference that you see? Because you worked a lot in the Gujarati industry before, and now you're getting a lot of films in the Hindi industry. What is the difference?
See, as far as the difference is concerned, I guess apart from the scale and the canvas, nothing
Mhm.
major changes.
Okay.
Because the way, the passion about making the film, the kind of people that I've got connected to, have been working with, I'm blessed to have worked with, are all very passionate about filmmaking. And beyond a point, any piece of art has no language barrier in any case.
Mhm.
So more or less, it's all same. It's just the scale, the canvas is different.
Okay. Okay. Well, you had, of course, Bhavai release recently. How do you view it now? The release of it, the impact. How do you, when you look back, what are your thoughts?
So Bhavai was shot before I shot for Scam.
Okay.
And back then, I was known only in a Gujarati circuit, Gujarati theater or Gujarati films. So mounting a film with somebody who's not known in mainstream,
Yeah.
that to a Hindi film, and that to this interesting subject,
Mhm.
uh, I am sure, because makers had a difficult time releasing it earlier.
Yeah.
After Scam, things changed.
Yeah.
And fortunately or unfortunately, last 2 years were just washed out from our lives because of
True.
pandemic. So in any
True.
case, they couldn't have released it earlier.
True.
And so things just fell in place, and we got to release it now after Scam, where there was some bit of excitement around me from
Yeah.
the audience side also.
Yeah.
But still, because we are just breaking that, our pressure of
Unlimited.
and limited things and all.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's how it is supposed to happen,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, some things are in your hands, some things are not in your hands. Exactly. Final question then. As you look forward now, what are you most excited? A lot of projects coming your way. You just, I think, signed something with Vidya Balan as well, and Ileana.
Yeah.
I read about that. So, what are you most excited for? Which are the couple of projects which you're most looking forward to now next?
So one is a web series, Six Aspect, which will release soon, which is done.
Okay.
That is directed by Tigmanshu Dhulia. Excited for that. Of course, excited for this film that you just mentioned about with Vidya Balan, Ileana D'Cruz, and Senthil. So that's a very interesting subject, a character that I had never done before, a very modern take on human relationships and all. So I'm looking forward to that. And a film that I'm currently shooting, Wo Ladki Hai Kahan, with Roy Kapoor's film production company, with Taapsee is also a part of the film. So I'm looking forward to this also. There are really exciting projects with me where I'm creating different characters.
Yeah.
So I'm super excited and looking forward to the audience's reactions now.
Great. Well, it's a good time for Prateek Gandhi. So enjoy this time, Prateek, and you deserve it, for all your hard work, of course. But for now, Genghis-Khan is what people should tune into. It's something very different. Once again, it's a first for Prateek. He broke records with his first OTT. So let's certainly hope you'll break records with your first podcast as well with Genghis-Khan, which is streaming through Spotify. Thank you so much, Prateek Gandhi, once again for
Thank you. Thank you very much.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.